So when I was looking at the prompt, thinking about this presentation and what I wanted to say was the most valuable takeaway from this class, I had a hard time just highlighting one thing because I learned a lot, but there's two things that I really wanted to specify. The first is that I learned that even with a full load of coursework, it can be completed in 10 days with consistent and dedicated work. Procrastination is something that is always going to be a temptation of mine. So I needed to find a way to battle it the best that I could, because with this class, everything was due at the end. And that's not something I'm used to where I go to school at Baylor. We have assignments that are due periodically. And so I had to set aside some time each day, learn to pace myself. It was really unique. So for me, I ultimately learned discipline, which I was very thankful for that. And then moving on specific to the literature, some takeaways that I will leave this class with are that I learned that the type of writing that has been successful, that's transcended generations of literature, is really specific and deep. It has brilliant plot lines and engages the reader's interest. An example of this was our first piece, Beowulf. The story is very engaging, and it forced me to think and engage with its meaning with a lot of the different characters in the plot line. And so that's something that I found that is required for literature that's going to be that successful, engaging the reader's interest. And then secondly, I learned that the writing that's transcended the generations of literature is often emotionally engaging. Specifically for Shakespeare, for example, he spoke a lot about romantic topics, making the reader think about their loved ones on one end, but also, he wrote some tragedies, making the reader bear the burden of tragic death. And so both are emotionally taxing, and they're unique and different, but I found that emotion is highly important in the same way that rationalization and engaging with the story's meaning is important. So those were the two takeaways in the literature that I learned. All in all, I was very thankful for this class. It taught me to be disciplined, analyze, and think about critical passages. It forced me to read some of the greatest writers' works as well, and so for that, I'm just very thankful for the opportunity to take your class. So Professor Gonzalez, I highly enjoyed it, and yeah, those are the valuable lessons I'll take away from this class. Thanks.